It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang. When it comes to white friends, right? I love them. I love them. They, they cool with me. But I like a particular white friend. Like, I want you to be down, but I don't want you to act black, right? And it made me think like, when it comes to like white women and white men, and they're like down, right? I feel like the white men who act black or are more like us, they seem more accepting. Like, we look at them and we like, dang, you got a little swag to you, got a little nice little haircut, a little black wife effect, you know what I'm saying? But why do the white women, I'm sorry, when they want to be black or when they down, down, right? Why they always gotta go ratchet? Why the white men they become smoother, more swag, and the white ones go ratchet? Why? I ain't never seen. No, I have. I ain't gonna lie to my friend. She was that in between. Like, I like the in between when you down, you can relate, you can crack a joke, you can get it, but you don't dress like us, you don't act like us. Ain't men not like black men either. Like, and I don't care about that. Like, your preference is your preference, but when it comes to white men and white women, and they act more like us, the white man always got some swag, and the white women always go ratchet.
Well, I could give you just my personal observation is because that's who they hang around. So if a white woman is acting as if she's from our culture, it's because she was hanging with people from our culture, and that's where she picked it up from. These aren't people who are picking this stuff up off of TV. They might pick up the lingo off of TV or social media, but in all actuality, when they come around y'all champion that because that's what's being portrayed on TV, being portrayed online, and then there's a lot of women that just act ratchet. Now, and there are women that act ratchet that are bougie as hell, but they're ratchet as hell at the same time. So when a white girl can't act like a sophisticated black girl, because sophisticated black girls, what do they say? You act white, you talk white. So they could just be themselves, and they feel like they can relate to you if they just be themselves. But then that's the white part about them. So that's crazy. Also, I dated a white woman from Florida. They different. They not ratchet. They not white. They not Oklahoma white. They not Kansas white. They get stuff totally different than a person from Oklahoma would. Like, the white people in Florida are different. So when you say, "Oh, I dated a white," if you say you dated a white girl from Florida, I already know what you mean. Versus if you dated a white girl from Atlanta, Georgia. If you dated a white girl from Atlanta, Georgia, you know how she's gonna talk? Like, "Whoa, Vicky, stupid in a motherfucker." But you know how them girls talk down there? Stupid in a motherfucker. Unless they educated. And then the educated ones, what do they say? "Oh, you talk white. You act white." So that they're not going to talk like themselves. They're going to talk like how they feel it is to talk black. And that's ratchet. And low key, that's kind of some racism, but not really. It's like reverse racism. It's like they're trying to be you, but they're not trying to disrespect you. So, and it's acceptable. Whereas white men feed off of black men's energy. Black men are cool. Black men are laid back. Black men are chill. Black men have swag. You don't never see. You ever see a you do see them. Not often. You ever see a white boy acting gangster? It's few and very far in between. But it just look unorthodox. But then there are some white guys that are gangster, but they cool. They like, all right, hey, chill, cuz we ain't on that. Man, we ain't on that. And they go to Houston. Houston got a influx of white guys that are just cool as hell. Houston, um, Dallas, Oklahoma got a mixture. But it's like you can get a redneck friend, and then you can get a cowboy friend, and then you can get a there's a gangster white boy, or there are some. I know some white boys that are gangster, but they white gangster. They don't try to be black. They don't say nigga. They don't say, they don't. They not. When I first got to Moore, I had to get on some of my friends about using the word nigga, and I was just like, hey, man, chill out with that. Like, it's not even. I know you think it's cool, but it's really not. It's really not. And as they got older, they was like, yeah, I get what he was saying. Um, but at the same time, like, if white women try to portray a black woman and they only give y'all the ghetto energy, that's because that's what they see y'all do, and that's what they deem as cool from black women. Because if black women act uppity or bougie, that's not seen as something cool to a certain select few of women. What's deemed cool is period and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Clock that T. When you hear a white girl say that, where do you think she got that from? The coolness of the black woman, and it's ratchet, versus a white man watching what a black guy does to be cool. A black guy got Mac game, got swag, got his hair lined up, chilling in the cut, got a nice car, some rims. That's what they want to. That's what they want to be. They don't want to be that hood Negro. They want to be the cool ones. So that's why. And it ain't y'all fault, but it's they seeing what they see on the internet and what they see on social media. That's it, and that's what too many of y'all portray.
Day and night. For some women, it can start working in as quick as 1 week.